convincing win for the New Saints, but what about the performance? We always ask you about that.
Yeah, definitely. I thought I was really happy with the performance. You know, we started really well and get a goal within 5-6 minutes. You know, it sets you up nicely, and we followed out within 10 minutes and got another goal in same in the second half as well. You know, we started the second half really well and we get a goal early on, the second goal to make it 4-0. And I think overall really pleased, because it's not an easy place to come.
And we often talk to you about the starting lineup in the press conference. How difficult was it to go with that 11 in the sense of leaving others out?
Yeah, it's probably the most difficult part of the job, to be honest. You know, but it's how, you know, I would prefer it. It's how we get better. Competition. Everyone's fighting every day for competition with places in training and then in match day. So if you're not performing, we've got other players that can come in. And then sometimes it's just, you know, sometimes it's a good feeling that you think this player will do better in this situation, or a tactical change. So it is the hardest part of the job, in my opinion. But it's how I think we get our success in our competition.
And we often talk about this when there's been a number of goals. It seems to be a common thread. 5 goals, 4 different names on the score sheet.
Yeah, it is. We've spoke about that before, haven't we? And it's great that we're not relying on one person to get you the goals, you know, and it's been spread around, you know, and obviously really pleased that Deck's got himself another goal again. That's 9 in 9 games. You know, brilliant for Adam to get 2 goals again. So we're just there's a running joke now. If you score 2 goals, you get taken off before you can score a hat-trick. So it's happened to Deck twice, it's happened to Adam as well. But yeah, we just wanted to get some fresh legs on the pitch, and you know, and get some minutes in the other lads as well.
And when you looked at the strength of the bench as well, it does bode well for the rest of the season. Yeah,
it does. And you look at it, we've got 3 or 4 senior players out injured as well, with the mid to long term. You know, Jordan Williams, Blaine Hudson, Josh Pask, you know, Ash Baker. So you know, we've got lads who are out injured as well. So it's a real good competitive squad. So we and that's what we need.
And of course, everyone talks about the goals, but we mustn't forget a clean sheet at the other end.
Yeah, definitely. I thought Ryan Astles and Keston Davis were fantastic. I really did. You know, I thought they were brilliant, because you've got 2 strikers in form there. You know, you've got Chris Venables, who, as we all know, Chris is a fantastic player and been a fantastic player in this league for years. You know, and obviously George Newell's come in and he scored goals lately. And they both were brilliant. I thought they defended really well, marshalled our back line really well, organised from set plays, free kicks, corners, open play. I think them 2 were very good today. As much as the forward play was very good, scoring 5 goals and possibly could have been more, but I thought the 2 centre-halves were excellent today.
And back to the press conference, we also referenced the fact that it was a 6-pointer. The victory for the New Saints increases the gap over Bala Town with a game in hand. It's early days, but it's a good place to be in.
Of course it is. You know, let's not kid ourselves. I know we're only 9 games into it, but we want to be top of the league from day one till the last day of the season. You know, by as many points as we can, with as many goal differences as we can, and as least conceded as possible. That's the standards that we're setting, and that's the standards that we have at the football club. So yeah, it's you know, let's not kid ourselves. It's a great position to be in. But on the realism side of it, you know, get in on Monday morning, and we're back at it again, because the next important game is Pontypridd at home on Saturday.
And we often talk about the next game being a tough one. They're in the league for the first time this season. They've done well in patches. They've got nothing to lose when they come to Park Hall next week.
No, they haven't, and that's dangerous. You know, it's dangerous for us at home, because like you said, they've got nothing to lose. They could come with a mentality of they're going to sit behind the ball and just defend and see what happens, or they could come with a mentality they're just going to have a real go and see what happens. So it's they give us a tough game there. You know, it wasn't an easy game away at Pontypridd early on in the season, so we'll again, you know, we'll watch the games back. You know, I've already seen a little bit of their game last night against Newtown. I'll be watching their last 2 or 3 games, looking back and analysing it, and we'll be praying exactly the same this week for Bala as what we'll do for Pontypridd next week.